Good day, guys. Today I'm going to be showing you how to use my guided knife sharpener. And I've got a friend here from YouTube. His name is Gator. Come on here, Gator. I'll introduce you. This is my friend Gator here. And
hey, I'm happy, that he calls me his friend, because I didn't know. Gilbert's my friend, but I didn't know if he considered me. So, not that I did.
I don't know if he's my friend. He was an uninvited guest today. He but that's okay.
Just like the geese.
And he brought me his trapper's knife here, and it's handmade in Sulligan, Germany, so it's an excellent knife. But today I want to use the opportunity to show you how to use my guided knife sharpener. Be sure you subscribe to this guy. It's Gator's World. I'll put a link in the description. And he's the type of guy here that when you wake up in the morning and you have your coffee, you're gonna have a good laugh, and it's gonna make your day all that much better. And
hopefully, I try to will be cheerful, and I don't use bad language too, by the way. None of that. Me, the kids can watch the videos. Okay, take it away, Killer. I don't want to get into your video there.
Anyways, we're gonna show you. We're gonna sharpen this knife together here, so you're gonna have a better idea how to use this guided knife sharpener here.
Okay. By the way, the knife was neglected for a long time. I was 20 when I got it. My wife bought it to me, and I'm 68 now, so it's been a few years. Okay.
Okay, I'm about ready to sharpen this knife here. First, I'm gonna do the test. So it's not cutting.
Oh, you ain't gonna cut nothing with that.
It's extremely dull. So it says 600 grit here, but that's not what it is. This is 180 grit. Just because it's so dull, I need something really aggressive to chew up the metal. And I like to spray some WD-40 on the sandpaper so the steel particles don't clog it up. Okay guys, I don't know if you can see that on camera, but I got a nice edge now with the 180 grit. And if I put my fingernails here, I could feel a burr. It's catching on my fingernail. That's how I know I have reached the apex of the knife, and now I can flip the knife, do the same thing on the other side until I can feel a burr again, also using the 180 grit. Alright, now it's time to flip the knife. Spray a little bit of WD-40 so that the steel particles don't clog up the sandpaper, and keep on sharpening like so.
Are we with a finer grit there?
No, because we've done 180 grit on one side. Now we have to do the other side, same thing with the 180 grit, and then after that we're gonna jump to the 320 grit. Okay, so I'm done this knife on both sides now. So I've done this side first with the 180 grit until I could feel a burr with my fingernails. So it took a while because this knife is thick and it was extremely dull. Then neglected. Then I flipped it, and then I've done the 180 grit again until I could feel the burr. All right, now I can feel a burr, so I flipped it back to the first position, and now I'm gonna do the same thing with the 320 grit. Flip it, do the 320 grit, flip it again, and then I'm gonna go with the 600 grit. Then I'm gonna do the 15 micron, and then I'm gonna do the 5 micron, and then I'm gonna strop it, and then I'm done. Okay guys, I'm doing the 600 grit right now. Here, I'm gonna spray a little bit of WD-40. It's getting dirty already. And when I did the 180 grit and when I did the 320, I was pushing and pulling. But now the knife is starting to get pretty sharp, so I cannot push in it because it's going to cut the sandpaper. So now once I'm at the 600 grit, I have to start pulling like so. And that will assure me that I will not cut into the sandpaper. Also, there's a lot of people that were asking me on YouTube, like, okay, so I have a magnet here. Okay, so they were asking me, well, what if about your knife is like this, and what about if it's like this? Doesn't that change your angle? Yes, it does, but it changes the angle so slightly that it's not important. Some people were suggesting to put like a backstop here. Yes, you can, but like I say, that if the knife is over here or if it's over here, doesn't matter. It doesn't change the angle enough for that. Okay guys, I'm all done sharpening this knife, and I went right down to the 5 micron. But now what I've done, I was at 25 degrees and I've changed it to 30 or 31 degrees to give it a micro bevel with the 5 micron sandpaper. That assures me that I'm going right to the apex of the knife. So I'm just going to spend a few seconds here just giving the a micro bevel with only the 5 micron sandpaper. Alright, now the final touch is the stropping. Now that I'm done with the 5 micron with the micro bevel and everything, now I'm just gonna do a bit of stropping. That's the final touch here. And I rubbed this piece of leather here with the chromium oxide. It's a green compound. So that also sharpens the knife just a little bit. All right, that's it, guys. Now we're gonna see if we can cut the paper now. Oh, it's pretty windy though today. There you go, guys. Clean cut.
Can't do better than that. It's a lot better than what it used to be.